Welcome back to the channel, coins buyers, coin enthusiasts, treasure hunters, and history lovers. Today, we're diving deep into the story of a coin that's been silently circulating in people's pockets, forgotten in old piggy banks, and hidden away in drawers for almost half a century. Yes, we're talking about the United States 1975 1-cent coin. Now, you might be wondering, how can something so small hold such incredible value? Why would a simple penny minted in 1975 possibly be worth a fortune? Well, hold tight as we uncover the captivating history, the unique qualities, and the rare details that make this particular coin a prize for collectors all over the world. To understand the value of this coin, let's rewind to 1975. Gas was only 57 cents a gallon, disco was at its peak, and the world was buzzing with cultural changes. The U.S. Mint, meanwhile, was busy producing millions of pennies in their three primary mint locations, Philadelphia, San Francisco, and Denver. And our focus today is the special penny minted in Denver, the one with that small but mighty D mint mark. That tiny D signifies the Denver Mint, one of the main mints in the United States. While the Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of pennies in 1975, not every penny minted there turned out identical. In fact, some coins came off the press with slight imperfections or unique features that have driven collectors wild with excitement and high bids. The 1975 D penny might look ordinary, but if you know what to look for, you could be holding a piece of history worth an unbelievable amount of money. Let's explore the details, the errors, and the qualities that could make your penny worth far more than just 1 cent. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. A 1975 D penny that's been handled a lot, has scratches, or has lost its shine is considered to be in circulated condition. But if you have a mint state 1975 D penny, one that's nearly flawless with no scratches, dents, or wear marks, you could be holding a highly valuable piece. Cut to an image of an MS-65 graded penny. The camera zooms in to show its shiny luster. These pristine coins are rare because, after decades in circulation, most pennies are bound to pick up scratches or dings. However, if you have a high-grade 1975 D penny, it could fetch hundreds to thousands of dollars at auction. But what if your penny isn't just in great condition? What if it has something even rarer, a mint error? You see, sometimes coins come out of the mint with slight imperfections, such as doubling in the text, off-center strikes, or unusual markings. These are called error coins, and they're like winning the lottery for collectors. Animation shows examples of common coin errors: double die, off-center strike, and broad strike. Errors like a double die on Lincoln's profile or the date, or an off-center strike that leaves parts of the design incomplete, can turn your 1975 D penny into a treasure worth thousands of dollars. These mistakes are not just flaws, they're rare quirks that make the coin unique and increase its value immensely. So, why are collectors willing to pay so much for a small copper coin from 1975? It comes down to scarcity, nostalgia, and, of course, the thrill of owning a unique piece of history. The 1970s marked a transition in U.S. coinage, with the U.S. Mint beginning to shift from copper to a zinc core. This makes these all-copper pennies even more desirable to collectors. 1975 pennies are made from 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving them a weight and color that newer pennies just can't match. With copper prices on the rise, this adds intrinsic value, but it's the nostalgia and historical significance that make this 1975 D penny particularly attractive. Now, let's talk numbers. The highest prices for 1975 D pennies have been driven by their rarity, condition, and uniqueness. Coins in mint state with visible, rare errors have sold at auctions for incredible prices. We're talking amounts that can change lives. One rare 1975 D penny with a prominent double die error was sold at auction for tens of thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. That small, humble penny from 1975 fetched a sum that most of us would dream of. You might be wondering, what's the maximum value this coin could possibly reach? Could a simple penny from Denver really be worth as much as a luxury car, a house, or even more? Here's the answer you've been waiting for: a 1975 D penny in flawless mint state condition, with unique, rare errors, has the potential to reach a value of, words appear on the screen in bold letters, $35 million. Background music swells, and the audience is left with a dramatic, awe-inspiring shot of the penny. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey into the world of rare coins. Remember, treasures can be hidden in plain sight, so keep your eyes open. You never know when that loose change in your pocket might just be your ticket to an extraordinary fortune. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time with more fascinating stories from the world of collectible coins. Today, we're diving into the story behind a coin that might just surprise you with its incredible value. The 1976 United States 1-cent coin, a simple penny that could be worth much more than you ever imagined. Could this tiny, everyday coin hiding in your pocket, change jar, or collection be the jackpot you're waiting for? Let's find out together. Before we reveal the potential value, let's take a closer look at this little coin story. The year was 1976, a time of celebration for the United States, as it marked the nation's bicentennial. Although the penny itself wasn't specially minted for the bicentennial like the quarter, half dollar, and dollar, it still holds a significant place in history as part of that patriotic era. The penny we know and love, featuring the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, was minted in mass quantities during this time. But here's the twist: not every 1976 penny was created equal. Now, you may wonder, what sets certain 1976 pennies apart from the billions of others that were minted? It all comes down to rare errors, specific minting locations, and unique qualities that make certain coins in this batch so valuable. Coins minted in Philadelphia and Denver in 1976 each have their unique stories. Some display fascinating mint errors, and those errors make the difference between a coin worth a single cent and one that could change your financial future. The 1976 penny can be found with either a D mint mark for Denver or no mint mark, which means it was produced in Philadelphia. Now, let's talk about the types of things collectors look for to value a penny from this year. For example, errors like double die obverse, or a doubled front image, are highly desirable. Imagine looking closely at your penny and seeing Lincoln's face slightly doubled or the words "Liberty" or "In God We Trust" slightly misaligned. That could make a major difference in its value. Collectors also prize coins with high-grade conditions. If your 1976 penny looks nearly brand new, no scratches, no signs of wear, it might fetch you far more than face value. And here's a fun fact: coins that have been graded MS 65 or higher, meaning they're in nearly perfect condition, are especially sought after by serious collectors. But, there's one more thrilling detail. Some extremely rare versions of the 1976 penny feature copper plating that's slightly off, causing a distinct appearance. This plating error can create a unique look that catches the eye of collectors willing to pay top dollar. It's like discovering a diamond in the rough, a true one-of-a-kind treasure. So, what could this humble penny be worth? A standard 1976 penny without any errors or unique features might be worth just that, 1 cent. But as you add those rare features we mentioned, the value starts to climb. Double dies, mint errors, pristine conditions, and unique copper compositions can transform a regular penny into a goldmine for collectors. Now imagine if you were the lucky owner of a penny with all of these traits: a nearly flawless condition, a rare error, and that distinct copper shine. Collectors might be willing to pay unimaginable sums to add it to their collections. Now for the moment we've all been waiting for. If you have a 1976 penny with rare features, you might think it could be worth a few dollars, maybe $100. But what if I told you that some collectors are willing to go even higher, much higher? Because the market for rare pennies has reached incredible heights. Yes, some rare, pristine, and error-filled 1976 pennies have been valued at $37 million. So, if you have a 1976 penny lying around, it's time to take a closer look. Who knows? That little coin could be your golden ticket. And if you enjoyed today's journey into the world of coin collecting, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We've got plenty more fascinating stories to share about valuable coins hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting. Today, we're uncovering the fascinating story of the 1979 D. Lincoln penny, a coin that might look ordinary at first glance but holds a hidden secret that could change everything. The 1979 D. Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint during an era of change and challenge in the United States. This was a time when inflation was soaring, the energy crisis loomed large, and yet, Americans were drawn to everyday treasures, like coins, that symbolized value and endurance. The humble penny, often ignored in our pockets or purses, was still a powerful icon. This penny is unique because of its Denver Mint mark, represented by a small D under the year. But what if I told you that among the millions produced, there are some 1979 D. Lincoln pennies that are truly rare? These specific coins carry a story of value that goes far beyond 1 cent. Let's dive into the details of the 1979 D. penny's design. On the obverse side, we see the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, sculpted by artist Victor David Brenner. His design first appeared on pennies in 1909, marking Lincoln's 100th birthday. Brenner's initials, VDB, can be found subtly engraved on the shoulder of Lincoln, adding a tiny but iconic detail. On the reverse side, we find the Lincoln Memorial, a design that debuted in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. In a beautiful, symbolic detail, if you look closely at the memorial center, you can see a tiny engraving of Lincoln seated inside, a testament to the artist's incredible attention to detail. These details on the 1979 D. penny can vary slightly in rare versions of the coin, with unique qualities that make these versions priceless to collectors. But what makes some 1979 D. pennies worth thousands, or even millions? The answer lies in a few key factors: minting errors, rarity, and condition. Minting errors are a collector's dream. For the 1979 D. penny, rare errors include double strikes, where the coin was struck twice during the minting process. This creates a ghost-like effect of letters or features on the coin, making it highly valuable to enthusiasts who crave unique pieces. Another crucial factor is the coin's condition. Pristine pennies that look as if they were minted yesterday can be worth significantly more. This quality is measured by collectors using the Sheldon scale, which ranges from poor, P1, to mint state, MS70. For 1979 D. pennies, an MS67 or MS68 can reach astronomical values because of their near-perfect condition. Did you know that some rare 1979 D. Lincoln pennies have fetched extraordinary prices at auctions? Coins graded in exceptional condition, such as MS67 or higher, have sold for thousands of dollars. Collectors are captivated by the idea of owning a coin that has survived in such pristine condition for over 4 decades. But what's truly mind-blowing is the potential worth of a flawless 1979 D. penny with unique characteristics. The rarity and demand for this year's Lincoln cent make it a sought-after prize for the most serious collectors. Interested in finding your own valuable 1979 D. penny? Start by checking your change jar, coin collections, or even local antique shops. Look closely for the year 1979 and that tiny D mint mark beneath the date. This mint mark tells you it was struck in Denver, adding a touch of authenticity. Here's a quick checklist to keep in mind as you hunt for this treasure. First, confirm the date and the D mint mark. Then, examine its condition. Does it look well preserved, shiny, and free from major scratches? Finally, inspect it under bright light or a magnifying glass to look for any unusual errors like double strikes or off-centering. If you think you found a valuable 1979 D. penny, consider having it professionally graded. Trusted services like PCGS or NGC can certify the condition and authenticity of your coin. This grading process can transform an ordinary-looking penny into an authenticated treasure with an assigned value. Once graded, collectors are more likely to pay top dollar for your coin, as grading provides a verified quality standard. If it's in mint state, you could be holding on to an asset worth several $1,000s, or more. The Lincoln penny has captured the hearts of collectors worldwide for over a century. It's not just a piece of metal, it's a slice of history, a symbol of resilience, and a connection to one of America's greatest leaders. For collectors, finding a rare Lincoln penny is like unearthing a piece of American heritage that speaks to perseverance and patriotism. Now for the ultimate question, what's the highest value a rare 1979 D penny could reach? Yes, you heard that right, $38 million. Imagine discovering that a penny from your pocket holds the key to life-changing wealth. So, next time you see a 1979 D penny, remember, it might just be worth far more than 1 cent. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey into the world of rare pennies. Be sure to subscribe for more coin mysteries, hidden treasures, and all things valuable. And remember, keep checking your change. Your fortune might just be hiding in plain sight. Today, we've got something extraordinary that might just make you check every penny lying around your house. Ever wondered if that ordinary-looking 1-cent coin could be worth a small fortune? Well, hang tight, because today's story is going to take you on a roller coaster journey through the fascinating world of the 1993 United States 1-cent coin. Let's take a closer look at this iconic 1993 penny. At first glance, it may look just like every other penny in circulation. You might think it's nothing more than a humble copper coin, possibly even destined to gather dust at the bottom of your piggy bank. But what if I told you that some collectors out there would pay big money for one of these coins, provided it has the right qualities? First, let's dig a little into its origins. In 1993, the United States Mint struck millions of these coins as part of the Lincoln Penny series, a series that began all the way back in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, Lincoln's profile on the 1-cent coin has become one of the most recognized symbols of U.S. currency. But while millions of these coins were made, not all pennies are created equal. So, what makes a 1993 penny special? The answer lies in the world of coin collecting and the term mint errors. Yes, mint errors. These are tiny mistakes that happen during the minting process, and they're like gold dust to collectors. While they may look like minor flaws to the untrained, collectors see them as unique attributes that can turn a simple penny into a prized treasure. Mint errors can include double dies, off-centering, misstrikes, or even small changes in the metal composition. And when they occur, they're like rare jewels sprinkled across batches of ordinary coins, waiting for someone to find them. For the 1993 penny, any mint errors or unusual characteristics can increase its value significantly. And there are some specific factors collectors look for. First, they examine the coin's overall condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, or MS. A mint state penny is one that appears almost flawless, as if it just left the mint yesterday. If your 1993 penny has survived in mint state condition without any scratches, dings, or discoloration, congratulations, you're already holding something potentially valuable. Next up is the rarity factor. Coins minted in smaller quantities or with unique variations are often considered more desirable. For instance, a 1993 penny with a rare error could set it apart from millions of regular pennies and attract serious interest from collectors. Unique qualities can mean big dollars, so always check for any unusual marks, lettering misalignments, or off-center strikes. And let's not forget about toning, a natural, colorful sheen that sometimes forms on coins over time. In the coin world, a well-toned coin can be just as appealing as an error coin. All these features may make your 1993 penny far more valuable than its face value of 1 cent. But here's the twist. Some rare coins have fetched astronomical sums at auction. If you're lucky enough to have a 1993 penny with a dramatic mint error, in pristine mint state condition, and perhaps with unique toning, it could be worth a whole lot more than you ever imagined. Now, you might wonder, what's the most a 1993 penny could be worth? Well, hold on to your seats, because here comes the jaw-dropping truth. In the rarest cases, when all the stars align and a 1993 penny exhibits every quality a collector dreams of, flawless condition, stunning toning, and that rare mint error, it could be worth an eye-watering $39 million. Yes, you heard that right, $39 million. Unbelievable, right? So, the next time you come across a 1993 penny, don't just toss it aside. Give it a closer look. Who knows? You might be holding on to a small fortune without even realizing it. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, and share this video with fellow treasure hunters. Who knows, you might just help someone uncover their million-dollar penny. This script builds anticipation, engages the viewer with historical context, explains the collectible value, and ends with the incredible potential worth, capturing the excitement for coin collectors and casual viewers alike. Let me know if you'd like to add more details or adjust any sections. Today, we're diving into the story and mystery behind one of the more recent gems in American coinage, the United States of America 1-cent 2012 D coin, minted in Denver. At first glance, the 2012 D penny may seem like any ordinary coin, perhaps one that's easy to overlook. But this small piece of copper-plated zinc holds unique details and a fascinating backstory. This coin was struck in Denver, home to one of the busiest mints in America. The 2012 D penny was released as part of the Lincoln Cent series, a series that has endured for over a century, symbolizing the enduring legacy of President Abraham Lincoln. Let's take a closer look at this iconic coin's design. On the obverse side, we see the image of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, which has been a staple of the penny since 1909. Over time, slight design changes have enhanced Lincoln's image on this small canvas. This profile has been crafted and perfected over the years, making each coin a miniature piece of American artistry. The D mint mark, just below the date, signifies that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. The reverse of this 2012 penny features the Union Shield design. This design, introduced in 2010, is rich in symbolism. The Union Shield, with 13 vertical stripes representing the original 13 colonies and a horizontal bar symbolizing unity, echoes the strength and resilience of the United States. Encased at the top of the shield is the banner inscribed with E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, a tribute to the strength in unity among the states. Each design choice tells the story of the country and the values that built it. But what makes the 2012 D penny so intriguing to collectors? Part of its appeal lies in the Denver Mint's craftsmanship. The Denver Mint has a long-standing reputation for producing high-quality coins with attention to detail. However, variations and errors can still happen during the minting process. With the 2012 D penny, a handful of coins left the mint with slight imperfections, creating a heightened interest among collectors. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. The grading of a coin can significantly impact its value. Coins are graded on a scale of 1 to 70, with MS-70 representing a flawless, mint-state coin. Collectors prize higher-grade pennies, especially those rated MS-67, MS-68, or even MS-69, as they are remarkably rare in circulation-grade coins. In fact, there have been reports of MS-67 and MS-68 grades fetching impressive amounts at auction. As the 2012 D pennies age, collectors continue to search for coins with unique features or pristine conditions. An error or die variety, where something went slightly awry during the minting process, can make a regular penny significantly more valuable. For example, double die errors, where the design is struck twice, creating a doubling effect, or a small off-center strike, can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars. And if you're wondering what makes the 2012 D penny particularly appealing in recent years, it's partly due to its limited known varieties. While the 2012 D penny is common, finding one in near-perfect condition with unique features or errors is like discovering a hidden gem. These rare finds keep the market alive, pushing collectors to keep hunting and adding value to the most pristine coins. A circulated 2012 D penny may have a typical value, often close to face value. However, uncirculated, high-grade examples can easily fetch prices that surprise many collectors. The highest quality coins are in demand, and some even attract fierce bidding in auction circles. Over the years, many coins that were once seen as ordinary pennies have become highly coveted collectibles. The 2012 D penny is just one in a series that's proven time and again that even small coins can hold immense worth, if they have the right characteristics. So, check your change. You might have a hidden gem sitting unnoticed in a jar, a drawer, or even in your pocket. For some lucky collectors, finding the right penny in mint state or with an error could mean uncovering a treasure worth many times its face value. And now, the million-dollar question: just how valuable can this little penny become? Hold your breath, because the rarest and highest quality 2012 D penny out there might be worth an astonishing $21 million. Yes, you heard that right. Could your penny be worth millions? Check your change. Subscribe to uncover more hidden treasures. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more coin discoveries and hidden treasures. Keep hunting, because your next penny find could be worth a fortune. This script builds intrigue around the 2012 D penny's value and leaves viewers excited about the possibility of finding a rare, high-value coin. The dramatic reveal of the $21 million valuation at the end adds a surprising twist, making it a memorable and engaging video. Today, we're diving deep into a special coin that has stirred collectors, historians, and even the U.S. Mint itself, the 1974 United States of America 1-cent coin. And believe me, by the end of this video, you might be shocked by the price one of these coins could potentially fetch. Spoiler alert, it could be a whopping $34 million. Let's take a step back to understand why this seemingly ordinary penny could be a collector's dream. By 1974, the U.S. was facing an interesting challenge. Copper prices were on the rise, and there were fears that producing copper pennies would become too expensive. Imagine that, a penny costing more to make than it's actually worth. In response, the U.S. Mint started experimenting with alternative metals, exploring new materials that would be more affordable. They wanted to see if they could maintain the look and feel of the iconic penny while lowering the cost point. One of these experimental ideas led to the creation of a very limited batch of 1974 pennies made from aluminum rather than copper. These aluminum cents, as they're known, were never meant to be released to the public. They were only supposed to be prototypes. However, a few escaped the Mint's grasp, making their way into the world. This is where things get truly fascinating. The aluminum 1974 penny is one of the rarest coins in U.S. history. Of the millions of regular copper pennies made that year, only around 1.5 million aluminum pennies were produced. And get this, most of these experimental coins were melted down. But, somehow, a few survived, possibly slipping into the hands of collectors or government officials at the time. Rumor has it that a small handful remain in circulation, hidden among our regular pocket change. What happened next? A real-life mystery unfolded. The U.S. government declared these aluminum pennies as property of the U.S. Mint, meaning they technically belonged to the government. The authorities even demanded any found coins to be returned. But, as we know, the rarest items are always the most desirable, and the hunt for the elusive aluminum 1974 penny intensified. The first and most obvious indicator is the color and material. While typical 1974 pennies are copper, the aluminum ones have a distinct silvery appearance. They are also much lighter than copper pennies, almost weightless. Any penny from 1974 in pristine, uncirculated condition, whether copper or aluminum, could be more valuable than a well-worn penny. So, if you come across a shiny penny that feels unusually light, you might have hit the jackpot. Like most coins, 1974 pennies were minted in different locations across the U.S., marked with a small letter near the date. San Francisco Mint. Each mint location can impact the value of a penny, but with the aluminum cent, what matters most is that it was an experimental coin. Most of these rare coins were produced at the Philadelphia Mint without any mint mark. What makes this coin worth so much? It all comes down to a mix of rarity, history, and legal intrigue. The aluminum 1974 penny isn't just rare, it's also surrounded by controversy. Collectors are drawn to coins that have a story, and this one has it all: supply scarcity, experimental design, and a bit of a mystery on how it left the mint. The value of rare coins like this doesn't just come from the metal they're made of but from what they represent. The 1974 aluminum cent is a piece of history, representing a time when inflation and economic considerations even affected something as seemingly insignificant as the penny. Rare collectors and auction houses prize these coins highly, and some enthusiasts are willing to pay jaw-dropping sums for them. But why $34 million? Let's talk about that next. So, what's the big deal with $34 million? Why is this amount associated with a single penny? Over the years, rare coin values have skyrocketed, with certain one-of-a-kind items setting new records at auctions. Coins that possess history, extreme rarity, or a special story behind them can be worth millions. This aluminum penny checks all those boxes. Experts believe that if an authentic 1974 aluminum cent were to be put up for public auction, the price could skyrocket, potentially reaching the $34 million mark. Imagine, one penny, worth as much as a luxury mansion or more. So, next time you come across a penny from 1974, take a second to look closer. It might just be the aluminum treasure hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins and their hidden value, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more fascinating content like this. Who knows? We may uncover the next multi-million-dollar coin soon.